Hay mucho de qué estar orgulloso aquí en el centro de Georgia.
We start off this morning with the latest updates on the presidential race. Both presidential candidates got out of their comfort zones on Wednesday. Former President Donald Trump took questions during a town hall held by Spanish-speaking network Univision.
That's right. It has been a very busy few days, but exciting nonetheless. Now, as Chief Meteorologist Ryan Stinnett just said, there was a rain cloud over us. We got a bit damp, but the excitement is not dampened at all.
Bibb County deputies are looking for a teen on the run after he allegedly committed multiple crimes in West Macon last night. WGXA's William Bazone is live in West Macon tonight to give us an update on that. And William, what more do you know at this time? I'm joined with Chief Meteorologist Ryan Stinnett, who looks bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Do I?
With early voting now underway, some heavyweight political figures visited Middle Georgia to keep encouraging citizens to vote. William, Mayor Lester Miller has declared a state of emergency. What preparations are being made to get residents through the night?
Fun fact, my first job was McDonald's when I was still in high school, and people would come into the drive-thru and be like, no, I already got that toy. Give me the next one. Okay.
Yep,
and then I was sorting through all the boxes looking for the specific toy.
Estamos todos juntos en todos los sentidos todos los días.
It's not fair what happened because sexual abuse should never be allowed, regardless of whether it's a man or a woman. So why is asking for support difficult for Hispanic victims? Senior legal advocate Jeanette Fife says it could be because of values that are taught at home.
The Hispanic community has a lot of different cultural aspects into it, that it's not okay to speak out, that it's not okay to talk about family issues outside of the home or anything of that sort. So they come in, really uncertain on whether they want any assistance. Maybe they're just wanting to talk it out versus pursuing anything in the legal side of it. So there's a lot of hesitations for it.
Values, fears regarding immigration statuses, language barriers, and fears with authority are all contributing factors to the low reported numbers.
When you start layering those things, it just becomes very complex. And it's not easy to just say, well, hey, just do this, just speak to this person. And so we know that it can be very layered, and so it can be a big challenge.
In 2023, WGXA spoke with a sexual assault victim who had been allegedly assaulted by her employer at a local grocery store, and then was offered money in exchange to let him touch her. I was with another employee and I lifted a box, and when I stood up, he was very close to me because wherever we went, he was right behind us. When I lifted the box, he turned towards me and touched my left breast. About 10 minutes after it happened, he came back and offered me money in exchange to let him touch me. The victim faced a language barrier and fear of retaliation given that the alleged perpetrator was her employer. She trusted WGXA to translate her statements and said she did it all for who may face the same situation in the future. Throughout the following days, I began to question if my story was worth telling and if the police would listen if I filed a report.
According to Attain, the victim story is one that is just all too familiar. Many victims of sexual violence are assaulted by someone in a position of power over them, like an older family member, a landlord, or an employer.
Wherever there is an imbalance of power, that's where we can anticipate that we'll see more victims in situations.
With only 2% of the crisis hotline calls coming from Hispanic individuals, the nonprofit is doing what they can to increase their supports, including having language lines that eliminate language barriers and having bilingual employees on staff like Fife.
We're out there. We also can assist you with anything else that you're needing of, whether pointing you in the right direction or not. Even if you're not needing a protective order, but you are a victim and you need government assistance, we're happy to help you apply for that information or connect you to an agency that has the resources to assist you with.
If you or someone you know has been a victim of domestic violence, please visit our website to learn how to get support. Shots rang out on this street after 9 p.m. on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, claiming the life of 44-year-old Tavoris Pearson. He was shot in the neck and taken to the hospital where he later died from his injuries on the cold January night.
What was so bad, he had to shoot him. I mean, when we going to go back to fighting and be over tomorrow? These guns is killing our peoples. And I see this stuff, but I never thought I'd be in this place.
His sister says the location of the shooting is one that is familiar to the family, who are Macon natives.
It was a neighborhood bar where our classmates, one of our classmates actually owned the bar on Houston Avenue. So it was very close associate.
Tavoris and Jamaica attended Burke Elementary School as young students and made their way through the Bibb County School District. Tavoris, an exceptional athlete and student. Jamaica never expected that it would be their peers that would eventually take her older brother away.
These are the same people who come and smile in our face, right? And, break bread with us, basically. And now they're not seeing anything.
The pair says the most frustrating part is that despite being in a bar with other patrons, no one in attendance is giving any information on who put a bullet in Pearson's neck.
If you see something, say something.
Stricken with grief, Belle says she is relying on her faith and family to get through losing her son.
God give us and he take us away. So he gave him to me and he got him back. That was his child. I just birthed him.